One of the quotes that Jeremy collected from an NFL executive, he said of Josh Allen, quote, one of the more overrated players in the NFL. Immense talent, but he makes a lot of mistakes. He's underdeveloped at winning at the line of scrimmage, tends to lock onto targets, more of a thrower than precision passer, forces throws into traffic.
Hold on. Every critique right there, you could actually legitimately see this on film. Everything that was just said, you can see on film. Now watch how Dan Orlovsky reacts to this.
And can I be honest with you? Dan Orlovsky, when I read that, the first thing I thought of was, please let Dan be on my show this week so I can read him that quote and let him respond. What do you think?
You see, even Dan Orlovsky's own co-workers know his knees are so raw from sucking off Josh Allen that you could catch a bad case of salmonella from them joints.
He's an idiot, that source. Respectfully, I don't mean to be like that. That's moronic to say. First of all, Greeny, in the last 4 seasons, the only quarterback that has a better plus-minus turnover to touchdown ratio is Patrick Mahomes.
Hold up. That was very savvy the way that you just tried to dress that statistic up, Dan Orlovsky. Josh Allen is actually leading the league, not only in interceptions since his rookie season, but even in the time frame that you just specified, he's leading the league in turnovers. Just because he has a bunch of rushing touchdowns to go along with some of his passing touchdowns to balance out the numbers, make it not look as bad, that doesn't take away the fact that he's robbing his team of possessions more than any other quarterback in the league.
The only guy. So he's the only guy that you would definitively, without question, take over Josh Allen. They've lost to Kansas City 3 times in the playoffs.
Oh, whoa. Now all of a sudden, who you lose to matters and lessens the blow of your playoff losses, huh? Well, I seem to remember one quarterback you're pretty critical of in Dak Prescott losing to the San Francisco 49ers twice in the playoffs. I seem to remember one of his playoff losses coming to a prime Aaron Rodgers. I seem to remember one of his playoff losses coming to the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. Now, who you lose to matters, huh?
I mean, Josh Allen is 2 or 3 plays away from being a multi-Super Bowl appearing quarterback and potentially Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Guess what? If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
He's lost to Kansas City in the playoffs by freak defense and lost to Kansas City in the playoffs by missed field goal.
And Dak has lost to the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs by freak defense, by bad penalties, and by bad clock management by pretty much everybody involved in the last play of the game.
It's a moronic statement to make, and for some reason, I don't know what the reason is, Josh Allen has become the cover boy for who could be the biggest hater and say the dumbest stuff.
Hold on, man. What did he just say? Oh, Whittle Dan Orlovsky, is your feelings hurt because your boyfriend is getting criticized finally, well overdue, for said criticism? Is your Whittle feelings hurt, Dan Orlovsky? Shut up, bruh! The audacity of you to come on national television and sit here and play the victim card on behalf of Josh Allen, and to fix your mouth to say that people are making unfair criticisms of Josh Allen for the purpose of trying to get some attention or whatever the heck you just said, bro. That has to be one of the most hypocritical and unaware statements I have seen a sports analyst make on national TV in a very long time, especially when you yourself have gained notoriety, when you yourself have been able to actually elevate your own platform by doing just what you just complained about the GMs and other executives doing to Josh Allen. You do exactly that to Dak Prescott on TV every opportunity you have a chance to do it. You've even gone so far as to let us know you enjoy trolling the Cowboys fans. So the audacity of you to sit here and be crying on this man's behalf because someone offered up legitimate critiques of Josh Allen is actually quite sad and quite ridiculous that you come up here and start talking about, oh, he's just a couple plays away from doing this. Oh, he's just a couple plays away from doing this. Oh, he's just a couple away from being a Super Bowl appearing quarterback. Shut up! What are you talking about? I'm so tired of these analysts and these platforms and these mediums making up statistics and making up qualifications just to try to peddle their own narrative. This is the same thing as when we started hearing about the blow-by statistic in the NBA Finals as it pertains to Luka Doncic. This is the same thing as to where we've seen people make a huge deal out of Dak Prescott's interceptions, where it didn't even come close to being the NFL record in interceptions for a season. He just had more interceptions than he normally has. And then we hear nothing else about it the next season. In fact, you yourself, Darren Orlovsky, go out of your way to excuse away other people's interceptions. Josh Allen's, Justin Herbert, other people's interceptions don't matter. But people like you yourself made a massive deal out of Dak Prescott's interception. This is the same thing that y'all did with Trevon Diggs when he was leading the league in interceptions. And all of a sudden, we start hearing about yardage given up by a cornerback. Never in my life have I heard that statistic. So what are we talking about here? Is it because your boyfriend is finally under fire, Dan Orlovsky? Is it because the veil that ESPN and guys like you, Dan Orlovsky, have created for Josh Allen? Is it because that veil is finally starting to come down a little bit and we're starting to see him for what he really is, which is a gunslinging quarterback with an amazing frame for football, but a lack of actual football IQ? Who doesn't really throw the ball with real touch, who doesn't have real great accuracy or precision passing skill. He can just throw the ball damn hard, and sometimes he's able to fit it into places he honestly shouldn't even try to fit it in. You see, this is actually extremely disingenuous. For Dan Orlovsky to get this worked up and this upset about these critiques made by these executives and GMs, especially when they rank Josh Allen as the third best quarterback in the league, ahead of a two-time MVP like Lamar Jackson, ahead of guys that have played better than him throughout their entire careers, Dak Prescott. Yet you're sitting up here crying and upset because Josh Allen was ranked the number 3 overall quarterback in the league, Dan Orlovsky? And in the process of them ranking him number 3, they said a couple of true/critical things about Josh Allen? And now it's a problem? I am tired of seeing this type of thing. You see, I just dropped a video about the end of Skip Bayless, right? And how Cowboys fans should be rejoicing about that. And how Skip Bayless saw his demise because he started to let his pride drive the ship. He started to put himself above the actual game. Dan Orlovsky, you've already started on that track because you're putting how you feel about people above what's actually happening on the field. Regardless of how much you like Josh Allen, whether or not y'all play pickleball together, y'all kick the hacky sack together, y'all visit each other's church groups or whatever it may be, I don't give a damn. Regardless of how you feel about Josh Allen, the critiques and criticisms for him are well overdue. Same thing for Justin Herbert and a lot of the other great white hopes that you all at ESPN anointed way before it was time. Yeah, I said it. Josh Allen is not a great quarterback. He's a great athlete who can throw the ball decently. He can throw the ball well, right? But he's not a great quarterback. And the critiques levied at him on this segment were fair. So regardless of how much offense you want to take to it, Dan Orlovsky, you're being a huge hypocrite. You're losing whatever credibility you had left. And to be quite frank, it's laughable. I just want to laugh at you because now you see how we feel. When we have to watch a dirty pancake eating, foot sniffing ass on national television talking about our quarterback in Dak Prescott. So I say all that to say, Dan Orlovsky, shut the hell up, you pea-brained cuck. We stink from same old Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys.